Welcome back, everybody. I'm Fogarty. You're the friends. This is Fogarty and Friends. I really love that introduction. But let's see what we sold last night. We sell on Depop, we sell on Macari, we sell on eBay, Facebook Market, Poshmark, and Vinted. And today we just got sales from 4 of them, which would be eBay, Depop, Vinted, and Poshmark today. So for our Vinted, we got rid of some brand new Adidas like sports crop pants. We got rid of these. So that's one of our things on Depop that we got rid of. Somebody offered us, I believe, $10 for them, and of course, you know, we took that offer. And then we finally sold this Express men's large shirt. We've had this for about, we've had this for about 2 years actually. And the moment I redid the photo, since I got the photo station and everything like that, it sold in about a week. So that's why I really need to get better at going through all the previous, photos I have and fixing them up. Slowly but surely I am. It's just time I have to make. And then we sold this, which I'm kind of sad because if it was still around by the time Christmas time got here, I was still going to keep it. But it's son of a nutcracker from the movie Elf. And I also have one shirt left too that says, like, there's 3 check boxes. It's like naughty, nice, and then there's a third check or box that is checked, and it's got like one of his slogans on there where he calls them like a nanny muffin. I don't quite remember, but nonetheless, it's really funny. I thought that would be a good Christmas shirt to wear if it's not sold by then. I think somebody offered $4 for this on Vinted, so we definitely accepted that. Of course we would. And let's see. So yeah, that was all for our Vinted sales. Then we had a couple Depop sales just this morning, the past like half hour. We got a pair of women's Ridas shorts, 12. It's a high rise, I believe. Maybe low rise. I don't know. I just put whatever AI tells me to put. I know that sounds bad, but, when you take a picture of the... I know I say it a lot. Oh, I do what AI tells me. But this is why I do that. When you take pictures of the tags, it has the RN numbers. And it has all the information of exactly who made it and exactly what it is. So that's how I, get all that information and then price accordingly to the exact information along with taking measurements and stuff. It's not like I just necessarily take a picture of just this and then say, hey, give me the exact, of what it is, which truthfully you can do that and then still put in the tag numbers and you'd be surprised how accurate it can get. Like, it's really, really weird. And then I'll ask you, like, how did you know that before I even give you the tag? And it'll say, oh, different companies have different thread marks, and they place their buttons in certain things, and they only use certain size buttons with certain color greens. Like, dude, it's really, really crazy how intelligent AI really is when it comes to clothing. If you just prompt it the right questions. It has all the information on anything that's ever been put on the interweb, known to man, at the tip of your hands. I shouldn't say everything, because obviously, it probably doesn't go to the dark web. It probably only searches to Google. But I think you get my point. So, like, you have a very powerful tool at the tip of your hands if you can just learn to prompt it right. And obviously, that's all I do. I don't search nothing up. I don't look for certain brands. I don't even care, because somebody out there, somewhere, is going to wear it for the right price. And when you can just offer me a price, guess what? It's the right price. So it's totally cool. I'm sweating really bad. It is hot. I'm in a storage unit. We all know that. My little girl's fan broke, so the fan that I had here in the storage unit, so I wouldn't die, I gave to her. So, I'm melting. It's totally cool though. I'm only melting because I'm sweet. But no, for real. Then we got, what else would I say? So what else? Yeah, we're still on Depop, right? No, we on Vinted. Yeah, we was on Vinted. Then on Vinted, we sold these Wild Fox, no, it's Depop. I'm confused. I think, I don't know, I confused myself. Maybe that was Vinted, Depop, I don't know. Then on, we got these Wild Fox large shorts. They're like comfy shorts or something. Them sold on Depop. Somebody, I think, offered us $6 for them. And we took them. And now y'all are like, how do you even make money when you're taking $6 and $8 and $13 for everything? Now picture this. You pay 10 to 25 cents an item, mainly 10 cents, okay? And then, well, yeah, that's pretty much just it, dudes. You pay like 10 cents an item. Think about the profit margin on that. And when you sell, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, 17, 18 items a day with an on average price profit, because you know, you do make good prices on some of them, you know, the ones that you don't take offers for, like that people just decide they want to pay full price, that makes up for the ones that you take the lower offers on. So on average, all 20 of these items I sold today, on average, or that I sold last night, I made $10 profit on average. That was $200 I just made in my sleep. You know what I mean? And I spent guaranteed $2.50 to make that $200. I shouldn't guarantee that, because it's probably less, because sometimes in those bags that I pay $5 for or $10 for, I'll put 100 pieces of clothing in there, 150 pieces of clothing, depending if I'm getting like shorts. I mean, that one pillowcase that one day, I counted 70 pieces of clothing I paid $11 for. That's a lot. Now that equals to a little more than 10 cents, but what I mean by 10 cents is sometimes I'm just literally shopping and yard sales and stuff like that. It only costs 10 cents. Then we got this vintage like kinetic. I don't really know what you do with it. I don't remember what Gemini said it was. But yeah, and it's so fun to resell and just count on AI, because you know what? My brain don't hurt no more. I don't have to do nothing. I just have to go shopping. I just have to talk into my microphone and talk to AI while it looks at everything I'm looking at as if it was standing here right next to me. And then, yeah, I just tell it what I need it to do. It does it, and then I list stuff, take some photos, and I list stuff, and I do that while I'm just casually living life, hanging out with my kid all day, hanging out, talking to you guys. This is the hardest part of my day, every day, is probably standing here talking to you guys. And what I mean by that, by the hardest part of my day, is because I don't do very well at standing still. So like actually standing here is really, really hard. Rather than that, dude, that's it. I'm just gonna go shopping today when I'm done talking to you guys. I'm gonna go ride bikes to the post office. I'm gonna go spend 4 hours at the gym. I'm gonna hang out with my kid all day. I'm gonna let her hang out with her friends while I go to the gym. Like, that's the daily life of a reseller. But that crap wasn't easy. The past few years were very rough to be able to even get to this point. Very, very rough, you know. So when you invest everything in a dream, it is true what they say. Like, you lose everything, you lose everybody, because everybody thinks you're crazy. Like, what do you mean you don't have a job? What do you do? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm broke right now, but I'm in the process of never having to worry about doing nothing again. I can safely say I am to the point to where I don't have to worry about like ever working again, but I'm definitely not to the point to where like I can take my wealth and help others, because that's what I want to do. So like, to me, I'm not even close yet. I got so much to do, you know. But anyways, then we had this lady make us an offer on a bundle. I love Poshmark. Poshmark bundles are so cool. She made a 6 or 7, 8 thing bundle or whatnot, which was a hat, this tapestry jacket. I'm running out of time. I want to keep these videos about 10 to 12 minutes. This really neat tapestry jacket, so cool. And she offered us $43 for all 8 items, which, again, you know what I paid? 80 cents. We'll just say $1 because I think I did pay 25 cents for this. So yeah, we just turned 80 cents into $43. Ha, that's funny. Do the math on that. But you know, there was a lot of good items. This tapestry thing is from like the 70s. I could have got $40 for this alone, guaranteed. But I don't care about what I could have got. I care about what I get. And what I get is some cool person making me an offer for it. Like, if you're watching this, thank you. You are amazing. And then we also have this little army hat. It is like Georgie. As I was saying, see, you can go buy George at Walmart. But you know what? Some people would rather buy it from me because it's cheaper than going to Walmart. And then we got this nice bridge. It's called Knight's Bridge. It's a really neat shirt. So it's a button-up, older shirt. Still great condition. I have a place that I can get pretty much just like old people clothes. Listen though, when I say old people clothes, I just mean like clothes that old people have worn and bought when they were so much younger. Grandma, grandpa, all you grandmas and grandpas and you older people that are watching, I'm 40. It's not like I can't say that I don't have some years on me. I'm just take very good care of myself, so I am definitely still a kid. And then we got Mark Edwards. This is a really cool shirt. It feels so good. Like, it's super soft. That was part of that bundle. So, yeah, super neat. And then we have this 417 Van Houston. It's a really soft shirt, too. A lot of these shirts are softs. And there, I'm going to go get so many button-downs. Now that I just sold to this lady for the first time, with a bunch of, like vintage stuff, older stuff, from like, the 90s and early 2s. Like, I'm going to go get a bunch of more. Because it appears that she resells the stuff. When I was looking, and then like the name of her, profile, so if that's the case, I could probably keep putting a bunch of stuff on there and taking a bunch of offers, which that's the plans. Then we have this In Place. It's called In Place. It's got these shoulder pads here. It's an older shirt. Super cute though. If you like a chick that likes to wear that stuff. I shouldn't say that. If you're a dude that likes to wear that stuff too, dude, I always say it. Dude, your thing. It's funny when I tell my kid, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know. Like, well, dude your thing then, whatever. Yeah, I'm a full-time single father, if you don't know. I raise a 10-year-old going on 11-year-old by myself, going on 6 years now. Yippee-yi-ki-yay. Well, now that she's getting a little bit older, she actually goes to places, and I can actually come here and not have to bring her here and make her feel bored, because I used to have to just make her come with me wherever I went. Now she's got, friends in the neighborhood where she can just go chill there. Then we got, these are White Stag. These are like some yellow golf shorts or something like that. I don't know. I love it. I love it that I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to lie to you. I never lie. But I really don't know because I don't do the research. I don't know what these are worth. I don't do the research, nor do I honestly care, because my model is make me an offer. I am sweating so bad. Look at this. My little girl bought me, we were at the thrift store the other day, and she bought me this shirt. I know it's backwards, but it says Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, and then that's hard to read upside down. Waymaker. Then it says Isaiah 42:16, light in the darkness. But yeah, she knows that I really love my God. He's my buddy. So she bought me another shirt. Then we got these, which I believe these were on eBay. So for eBay, we only sold 3 things. We got some Lady Hogan golf shorts. I believe we took $10 for these. Then we got Wrangler 3810, some brown cargos, I think. Yeah. some brown cargos, some Wranglers. I believe we accepted $10 for those as well. And last but not least, for last night and this morning's sales, before we go to the post office, we have another pair of Wranglers, size 50. I love buying bigger pants and stuff like that because they sell. They sell. I think someone again offered us $10. Yeah, I think all three. I got $30 for all three of them, which was awesome because I definitely didn't pay that. And these are a little bit beat up. You know, it's not like but they're good quality. You know, like they're good shorts. And I know people know exactly what they're getting because I take amazing photos. You know, I've gotten so good. I remember when I first started doing eBay several years ago, I couldn't take a photo to save my life. Still made sales though. Probably because I'm always putting out videos and stuff like that. But hey, we have 16 minutes. I want to keep it shorter than this, but too late. I got to get these packaged up, get labels printed, get to the post office. I'm going to try to get there before noon today so I can go hit some thrifties. And then I think Jasmine wants to go to Taco Tuesday. I'm not really a meat eater, but I'm sure I'll find something. I want to take her to the Mexican restaurant. I think they got a buffet today from like 11 to 2 for all you can eat tacos. But they got really good veggie fajitas there. So we may go have some food. I don't know. Depends on what the boss says. And by the boss, I mean my child. Look, I'm the adult. But she scares me. All right. I love you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm Fogarty. You're the friends. Like, subscribe, follow, share, tell your mom, tell your dad, your grandma. When you get to work, tell your boss, like, yo, I just watched Fogarty and Friends and that was the bee's knees. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta go. I'll keep talking. I love you guys. Peace.